Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Max and JuanCast live, 7 p.m. We are here.
7:05 p.m.
My co-host is here. We're gonna be talking some NBA playoffs, how bad the fucking Lakers were last night, Nets Bucks preview, but we can't get it started without our intro, bro. Let's get it.
Hit it.
All righty, welcome everybody. Max, how you doing tonight?
Better than I was yesterday, bro. But that's an understatement, man. Like, just use this look for the thumbnail, bro.
Well, look,
put a sad Jordan face, bro. That shit was a fucking joke, bro.
Oh my goodness. But before we get into it, just a FYI, guys, we're finishing up the Hawks and Knicks game. Sorry for you Knicks fans, but it looks like it's time to send you guys home packing.
Well, they're already home, so it's just time to go pack and go to Cancun.
Oh man. So that does mean, guys, that we're not going to be knowing what happened in the Clipper game, because obviously it's going to be playing while we do this live stream. So excuse us for not talking so much about the Clippers, or if we're delayed or late, whatever the case is, bear with us. All right. Live shows every Wednesday. Follow us. Twitter, Instagram, Max_JuanCast. Now,
subscribe to YouTube channel, Max&JuanCast.
Exactly, subscribe. But Lakers, Max, they got destroyed. If any other word like obliterate, I can't even talk right now. Waxed, destroyed, like anything bad, so you can say it.
They were T and D'd, bro. T and then D'd. It was a Lakers got off to a 10-0 like start, like not 10-0, but it was like 10-4. LeBron hit a 3, Morris hit a 3, and then it was just trash, bro. They got destroyed. I mean, I know I sound like just a disappointed kid, but like I was disappointed last night, man. Like I was watching the game with my dad. Halftime I left. I'm like, this shit's done, bro. I went downstairs, put the game on my laptop, hopped on Xbox, was just talking to you. Weren't even doing nothing, bro. We were just watching, like, in disgust.
It was disgusting, bro. It was really bad to watch as a Laker fan. They came out. They did not play with any pride, no urgency. As I get my little fix in right there, because that ball was bothering me.
Do you have OCD?
Yeah, just a little bit, slightly. Shut up. Stop. With your broken ass hand. I'll break your hand again.
Right.
But man, it was terrible. It was terrible. All right. They came out so flat. LeBron came out a little timid to me, like more of like trying to see if his teammates were going to show up. Like Caruso was taking way too many threes. They start Morris, who they haven't started all year. It was just not a good look. They
started him, but it was just always in relief of AD and LeBron. He was when he started. Look, he hit a 3. I was like, that was like one of the highlights of the game was when he made that 3. I was like, okay, Morris showed up to play, and then it was he played 10 minutes. I'm pretty sure that was all in the first quarter. Jared Dudley got 4 minutes of burn too. I don't know if you saw that. There was a McKinney sighting.
Yeah, and on the Sun side, everyone was hot. Cameron Payne, I hate you. If you're watching this, I hope you are. I want to like fucking give you another black eye. Like I can't stand you because you killed the Lakers. Cameron Payne was killing us. Crowder, Mikal Bridges.
The only one who didn't kill us was freaking DeAndre Ayton. He had like the worst game of the series, but I mean, like no one on Phoenix had a bad game.
Yeah,
like it was a team beatdown. Like Lakers got outscored pretty much every quarter. Like second quarter, you can't get outscored by 22 points, 10-32. I'm looking at just the box score, bro. LeBron had 24 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds. He played awful. Only good thing was he hit 6 threes. But if you take out the 6 threes LeBron hit, everyone else shot 6 for 25, 24%. That's not good enough. And I know LeBron's been kind of timid the whole series to attack, but he's going into a wall.
Tell me the box score what Schroeder had. What did he have?
0. Zero for 9, four rebounds, 1 assist.
0 fucking points. My guy. That's unacceptable.
He's getting outplayed by Cameron Payne, like this whole series.
That's unacceptable, bro. You want more than $80 million? Fucking play like it, dog. That is unacceptable by Dennis Schroeder, bro. That is just pitiful.
Well, talk about the play you told me about in the first quarter last night. That was like, you were like, this is why we're going to get blown out.
Yeah. I don't know who swings it to him, but he winds up getting a wide open 3 in the corner, and he passes it up.
Oh, it was KCP swing it to Schroeder, and Schroeder caught the ball from Braun in the corner. He pump fakes, and no one's within like 18 feet. It's like, bro, they're giving you that shot.
Yeah, you fucking take
it.
And
then he swings it to KCP, and it's like shot clock violation. I thought you were going to talk about the end of the first quarter. Kuzma and Schroeder is begging for the ball. Kuzma's dribbling right behind him, and he pulls a 3, and Drummond's just like this.
Yeah.
I like that way for the camera, but the camera's over there. Drummond's like that, and I'm like, what the fuck do you expect, bro? That's not your role. It's a joke, bro. It was terrible. I'm like, kudos to the Suns. The Suns deserve all the credit. It's not like the Lakers beat themselves. They just didn't show up. Suns had an urgency. It's like the Lakers were shell-shocked by the crowd or something, man. It was bad.
They were thinking too much. Because
there was one guy on Phoenix that had a negative in the box score. Javante Carter. Everyone was plus. I don't know if that's ever happened. Like, dude, Chris Paul plus 34, Booker plus 22.
Yeah.
Shit's a joke.
Well, yeah, and a lot of people are going to shout out to Ahmad and Spire Media, bro. Two guys in the chat. He's talking about how LeBron left the court early. And
that's despicable. You got to stay on the court unless I'm sure they're going to spin it. He's getting treatment on his ankle. Like, I get that, but it just was a bad look. Body language. The Lakers' body language last night was terrible. Like, it was a joke. Mm-hmm. We got to stop doubling Booker, in my opinion. I don't know, man. It's like live on an island. We can't keep giving up open threes to Mikal Bridges. Like Crowder, I'd give up a 3 and see if he's hitting. But
okay. The big question is, I mean, obviously we lost AD since the last time we had our live.
Shocker, right? AD goes down with an injury.
He's just been going down like all series. I was talking to you about this last night. I was like, why doesn't AD just get pointers from LeBron on how to fucking land on his feet? He's just one of the most clumsiest people I've seen on a basketball court because he always seems like he gets hurt every time he hits the ground.
LeBron told Anthony Davis not to play in Game 5. Told him, don't rush back. I'm just reading this report because I wanted an update when he's coming back.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
He has to play, right?
In Game 6?
It's a must play. It's a must play.
I don't see how you don't play. Like, you're a max player. You're the most important player on the Lakers for the defensive side. How do you not play?
I don't feel like there's any question that you don't like play in this game, AD. There's no question. You're gonna play. There's no other option.
I know I sound like depressed, but it's only because I am with this team. He's got to play. What's the chance of a Game 7 to you right now? Give me the chance if he plays and if he doesn't play. If he doesn't play, what's the chance of Game 7?
Well, if he does play, it's a 50-50.
And if he doesn't play?
Fuck. It's close to 0, bro.
I would say if he plays, it's 60%. They won't even get to a Game 7, even if he plays. And then if he doesn't play, it's like 5%.
Yeah, it's
bad, bro.
Well, look, the Lakers, they still haven't found out what the hell they're doing with their rotation, Max.
But are you telling me that because they play different guys?
Yeah, it's a different person every night. Like,
talk about the guy you want to play the most.
Okay, for last night's situation
where we couldn't not score the ball in the second quarter.
Yeah, why the fuck don't you put in Montrezl Harrell? You're paying him all this money, first of all. Second of all, he has some experience in the playoffs, and you don't play him. Like, he's an energy guy. He's a guy that you put in, you get a spark. You know, he gets, even if that's getting a technical foul, a tip-in slam, a crazy rebound, whatever the case is, Montrezl Harrell, it just seems like ever since he got that tech in Game 1, he's been done. And like, I get Vogel wants to stay big, have the size factor.
But that's never been the Lakers' like best lineup. It's always been going small. Like if we stayed big against Houston, I don't think we would have won that series.
Yeah. But still, last night I feel like him playing THT, like why won't you just play Montrezl Harrell?
Yeah, I don't think THT's ready for, like, he's played okay, but it's not like he should be getting serious minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know what I know the adjustments that need to be made, but nothing starts without the Lakers putting in more effort and care. Because a team, I asked you this question before. Last year, if you're a Laker fan, you remember that Chicago Bulls game pretty early in the season. I think it was like the 5th or 6th game.
Yeah.
They're down by 25, and they came all the way back to win. Mm-hmm. When have we seen that with this team? And I was jokingly last night, I was like, oh shit, we down by 29, we're back in it. And they give up a 3. Like, they just didn't care, bro. And that's like the worst. That's the worst sign to me. It's like, we can't even fucking bother to care enough.
It's not looking good for the Lakers, guys. Guys who have to step up in this game, besides
Dennis Schroeder, Big Schro.
Besides AD and LeBron, Schroeder is 1. 0 points is not enough, my guy. I'm sorry. That's pathetic, bro. 0 fucking points. That is not looking good. But look, a guy to me that has to step up is either Caruso or KCP, man. They have to hit their threes. KCP has been doing a great job when he is healthy on Devin Booker. Sometimes, he's doing his best. He gives effort, but we need you more on the offensive end. Like,
I mean, he's just scared to shoot. He's been a little he's been scared, bro. I don't know what else to say. He's like, I'm not going to shoot the 3. It's like he keeps swinging the ball. It's like, bro, I'd rather you. When we used to coach like kids, like 10 to 16 year olds. And we're like, bro,
yeah,
we're never going to get mad if you shoot a wide open 3. Mm-hmm. We're going to be mad if you don't shoot it, because that's like you're playing there. Like, if you don't think you can shoot it, you lost, bro. You're not going to make it.
Yeah. And to me, like that, we go back to that play in the corner where he doesn't shoot that 3-pointer, Dennis Schroeder. To me, you're thinking too much at that point. You can't think, bro. You got to play. Like, you can't be thinking, what if we lose this game? No, you have to go in that game with supreme confidence and loose. Like, go into there loose, play your heart out. And last night we didn't see that.
I think the Lakers need to stagger Schroeder and LeBron, kind of. But it's hard to stagger them because they're going to have to play the whole. LeBron's going to get 45 minutes next game if it's close, unless it's like a blowout or some shit.
Yeah,
and if it's a blowout, that's a travesty, bro. I don't want to say I don't have hope, but it's at an all-time low right now, bro. And I've been kind of annoyed at the Lakers since the playing game. And I was like, bro, we should not be playing like this. Like, that same lack of energy and effectiveness we've had since the playing game. And I was telling you, and you're like, it'll be fine. Mm-hmm. And you were right, but it's like that was a terrible look. But my favorite thing is I've been seeing people say the last team the Lakers had that was down 2-3 won a championship. What motherfucker on that 2010 team's on this team? Why is that even a stat? Why are people telling me this?
That shouldn't matter.
That's what I'm saying. I hate when people say that shit. Like, this is a team. We have LeBron. We have potentially AD. Well, let's see our team put on their big boy pants, bro. Let's get off these fucking clowns, bro. I'm so annoyed. They're not clowns, bro. But last night was a clown-ish performance.
Yeah, it was a clown show.
Like, bro, I'm pretty sure I could have got 8 points if I was on the Suns last night.
Oh, man. But you know what game was going on at the same time, right? Damian Lillard went fuck off, bro.
Can I say something? I really want to thank the Lakers for just getting blown out, because now I diverted my whole attention to that game. I had it split screen, but I was like,
yeah.
What am I watching? Am I watching?
Well, look, let's get into it, bro. Dame Dollar, a.k.a. Damian Lillard, bro.
We were talking during the game.
Yeah.
Do you remember what I said twice during that game? I said, oh, this shit is over, bro. They're up by like 6. I said at the end of the 4th, and then I said that at the end of the first OT, and I was like, shit's over, bro. Like,
Max was always wrong. Every time you hear Max be like, oh my God, he hit another one.
Bro, he had 12 freaking threes.
And in NBA playoff record. It was a record.
I was blown away. I mean, I'm sure everyone has already seen all the social media, the memes.
Yeah.
It was a guy willing his team. And honestly, I hate to be this guy. He effed up on that last play when he passed to CJ McCollum. If you hit 12 threes in a game, you cannot pass the ball to CJ. You got to just let that.
That's the trust he has, bro. I feel sorry for
Dog. Where's the trust in himself? He missed 7 shots.
I know, but
he had 50. He had double nickel. CJ was 7 for 22.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's what makes Dame like loved by his teammates, though. Like, he's not going to give up on you.
I understand that. I'm not. I don't want to fault him. Like, I know I'm giving him like shit for passing to CJ just because I wanted to see him shoot it. But I mean, that is a good basketball play.
Yeah,
he played 52 minutes in this game. Dame.
That's crazy.
But I mean, Jokic kind of matched him.
No, Jokic was right back at it. Like
obviously he didn't have 55, but it was clutch basket. He made some passes that were unbelievable. He made one to Michael Porter Jr. where he was like flicked it over like 4 people's outstretched arms. And I was just like, how the hell did he make that pass? Mm-hmm. He's like LeBron sometimes where he's just like, he knows what's going to happen, except he's like 4 inches taller. I don't know. It was an amazing game. It's been the game of round 1.
It has been the series of round 1, but
I'm saying the game of round 1.
Yeah. This was the best game of all the series so far. It was a great game. Probably game 1 with the Heat and Bucks were pretty good though too.
This was good, bro.
This one was good. This was an all-time great game. Like, they're gonna show this game on NBA Classics.
Both these teams have actually had a game of like the game of the year before though. Like, remember when they went to 4 overtimes? You know how many points Dame had in that game?
How many?
28. You played like 62 minutes or some crazy shit. So I have one final question, unless you're ready to move on. Can I ask one more question?
Go ahead.
Is there any other player in the NBA that could have did what Dame did at the end of the game? Could Curry have done what Dame did?
Yes.
I don't think so. I feel like that's Dame. Like, that was like the Dame Lillard.
Is that Kobe like kind of?
I mean, Kobe could do that, but just with the threes, no. Like,
I think Kobe can. Okay, not as deep.
Yeah.
Kobe can do that though.
Yeah, 100%. Like, Kobe would just will his team to a freaking will his team to a win. Like, that's what Dame was doing. He was willing them like team on the back. Maybe LeBron, like, remember because when LeBron had like the 28 straight points? I mean, it was spectacular, bro. Yeah.
And his teammates did not do him any good. Like, Robert Covington's trying to fucking dunk the ball through the hoop.
You were so mad. You were like, why is he trying to cock it back?
Why, Covington? Why? Just fucking make the basket, bro. It's overtime. What is your problem?
Man, this would have been an amazing Jamal Murray game. I feel like Jamal Murray would have matched pretty much wits for wits.
With the 50?
With the Dame.
Yeah, with Dame.
I mean, not what's his name? Campazzo?
Campanzo.
No, Garbanzo.
Oh, man.
And it was a good game. I mean, what else is there to say? This series is probably going to go 7, right? Would you bet on this series going 7?
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to go 7. It's just back and forth. It's Dame versus Jokic. And it's whoever role players can play better. Like Austin Rivers.
I feel like there's so many inconsistent role players on both these teams. Like Norman Powell, Covington, Gordon, Porter, Rivers, Monty. I think Monty Morris is consistent.
Yeah, most definitely. All right. So what else do we got here, Max? What's next?
You wanted to talk about how the Heat were a fluke.
Oh, my. Okay, so one of the series that have ended so far, there's a couple that have ended now that we just finished watching a couple of these games. But the Heat wound up getting swept by the Milwaukee Bucks. Swept. No 4-1, no 4-2, no game 7. All right. I thought, and you thought, and a lot of other people thought that this was going to go 7.
I did. I did pick the Bucks, unlike you.
You did pick the Bucks.
I will say that. But
I picked the Heat in 7.
Did anyone pick sweep for Milwaukee?
No one picked the sweep. Game 1 was weird. Like, besides game 1, this game just went all Bucks way.
Jimmy Butler, I don't want to say I don't think Jimmy Butler no-showed. I think the Bucks just put so much like stress on it.
Yeah.
I don't understand when people were acting like Jimmy Butler played. Like, I understand he shot badly, but it was like you have 3 All-NBA defenders guarding you at all times.
Yeah.
What do you expect? And Tyler Hero, no show. Bam Adebayo, no show.
Well, let's get into it, bro, because this is a team that made the finals last year. And that's what everyone was saying this season. Like, they started off very slow. Everyone was like, the reason why is because Jimmy Butler's not playing. They did not look the same. They came out, they talked all that shit, talking about we're going to turn it on when we turn it on. They got their ass swept, bro. And that brings up the question, were the Heat, or were they a big fluke?
I don't think they were a fluke, no.
You don't think so?
I think they were the best, probably the best team in the East last year. I mean, injuries happen, right? Like, Giannis gets hurt. That shit happens. Like, Jimmy Butler was banged up the whole year. So I'm not going to say it was a fluke. I think the bubble was really mentally taxing, and that he were probably the mentally strongest team, which helped them. But like, it's not like they won. Like, it's not like Jason Tatum blew out his like knee when they played in the conference finals. Like, they beat the Celtics handily, and then the Lakers beat them. Yeah. So like, what was the fluke about it? Like, what makes it a fluke? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, can we go back to the bubble?
I mean, this is only a couple months removed, and who is this team missing besides Crowder? Like, what's different about the team, Max?
No Kelly Olynyk. It's a big blow.
So the biggest difference is Crowder.
I think they lost some toughness, but they're also playing the long. Like, okay, what about Oladipo? We forgot about him. I don't think it would have mattered with Oladipo.
Maybe a game, maybe a gentleman's sweep with Oladipo.
Yeah, but I think this team, like, a lot of their guys kind of just didn't play that well. Like, Heroes took a step back. Robinson, he's still Robinson, but Bam didn't really take the leap. Did Bam take the leap you were expecting?
Yeah, in a way, I think he did. To be honest, I think he did.
I think he's missing something in his game.
I think it's the points wise, like him scoring.
I think it's aggressiveness, maybe more than points, because he don't even look to score sometimes. He's just like,
yeah, that's his problem. Like, he just impacts the games in different ways. And I think the next step is like developing some kind of offensive game, like with the ball in his hands.
I don't think that he should feel bad about this. I think the Bucks are a really good freaking team, and they're probably playing the next best team in the East right now in the semifinals. I don't think
it's sweat though.
I don't think it's a fluke, bro. It's like, hey, man, like, there was a 3-month off season. They played like a month longer than everybody else. Like, should we just discount that shit? Yeah. Like, seriously, like, okay, the Lakers a fucking fluke if they get bounced in Game 6.
No, theirs is injuries.
Why isn't the Heat's though?
Because the Heat didn't have no one injured besides Oladipo. They had the same team.
But the whole year they were banged up though, so like, you can't really find that like lineup. Like, guys are going in and out. It's like the same shit.
I think automatically when people look at this, they're gonna be like, "Hey, there was no crowd last year. You know, obviously they played in the bubble. It was a fluke year." And they're gonna look at this team like they weren't that good. They're gonna be looking back and be like, "Hey, the Heat made it. Oh, they made it to the championship that year. Yeah, it was the bubble year." And they'll be like, "Oh, that's why."
I don't think it's a fluke, bro. I understand how it looks bad, but they were a really good team last year. They were like, so were the Mavericks a fluke when they won the championship? Is that a fluke? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, they played really well. Like, they deserved to be there. Was there a team that deserved to be there more in the East than they did?
No.
So I don't think it's a fluke.
Oh man, it's hard. And plus they talk a lot of shit, bro.
Yeah, I understand that part. Jimmy Butler talks shit, but 9 times out of 10, he's been backing it up. That was probably the toughest look for Jimmy B.
Well, look, last year was his first great year. Great year. Like, he showed why a lot of people thought he was a superstar, a franchise guy. And I mean, this year he winds up getting swept, and it's kind of like, is it injuries? Is it they're a fluke? A lot of people are just going to point to, Max, that it's a fluke.
I understand that. I'll disagree with that.
How can they improve that? Like, you know, a big one like Isaiah saying, welcome Isaiah to the stream, bro. Glad to have you here. He's saying, like, should they have moved Hero at the trade deadline?
Maybe you just make that move for Harden. Because it wasn't Hero like deal breaker. Like, they didn't want to give up Hero.
Yeah, for Harden.
I would have definitely gone back and redid that deal. If it's just Hero and some other bullshit, like, no, like, I would not trade Bam or Jimmy. No doubt. I would have traded Hero, Robinson, Olynyk, mean, thinking about it, what did it take to get Harden? The Rockets didn't get shit for Harden. They got like some picks.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's an interesting question you bring up, like trading for Harden, because I think there's another team we should talk about really quickly that has not been the best at pulling trades. I don't know if that's like a hint enough for you. Do you figure it out?
I got you, bro. Give me a little bit of time. All right. But another team who winded up moving on were the Nets. The Nets winded up having a gentleman's sweep over the Boston Celtics.
I honestly thought you were wrong for a sec, and then you said gentleman's sweep, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, 4-1.
When you roll back to here and see this. yeah.
But look, before we get into the Nets, because we're going to be previewing the Nets and the Bucks.
Let's just take 1 minute. I'm sorry to cut you off. We'll talk about all the teams that just got bounced real quick right now.
Okay. So let's talk about the Celtics. And the Celtics actually have some interesting news coming out today.
I didn't see this coming at all.
So
I think it's fucking stupid. I don't understand.
If you guys don't know, Danny Ainge is stepping down as head of basketball operations for the Boston Celtics, and Brad Stevens is taking over. He is not going to be the head coach of the Boston Celtics no more, and he's moving up to Danny Ainge's spot.
Is that good or bad?
First reaction, knee-jerk reaction, no. I don't like it. I like Brad Stevens as coach.
I don't think it's... I like him as coach, but like, what has he ever done? Like I said, he's always seems to be that coach that takes the... Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I was going to burp, but I didn't.
I'm going to steal the
Go
words. Yeah. Over exceeding expectations. Like
when he's got the fun Rebels or jump beat team, hey, we're really good. But when we're like that super team, we suck. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how good Brad Stevens is going to be as the president of basketball operations. I know Danny Ainge was pretty freaking good, but it seems like the last 5 years have been marred with what could have been with Danny Ainge.
Yeah.
Like of them being too scared to pull the trigger because we have 8 picks. We need to keep those picks. I get Tatum was worth it. Jaylen Brown was worth it, but they missed on a lot of picks, like the Romeo Langford.
Yes. That whole Nets deal. I mean, it's kind of, goes to show you what's full circle. Wind up raping the Nets in that KG
Jesus Christ.
and that KG Paul Pierce trade, and then they wind up getting beat by them a couple of years later.
I don't think that has anything to do with it. Like, you still make that trade 100 times out of 100,
but it's kind of like salt in the wound. You know?
It's just
like the Nets put Danny Ainge in retirement.
It kind of sucks because the Nets did everything freaking wrong for like 5 years and got KD, Kyrie, and Harden.
Yeah.
Honestly, looking back, they should not have gotten Harden for what they gave up. Like, I don't know how that trade doesn't get vetoed. Yeah. But moving on from past wounds of Chris Paul to the Lakers, Celtics. I mean, this is weird. I don't think Brad Stevens is going to do an amazing job, but if Danny Ainge is going to like mentor him, I have some hope for him.
Yeah.
Danny Ainge is one of the best GMs or presidents, whatever you want to say.
You can't deny that. He makes great moves. I mean, you talk about the Nets trade. What about the Kyrie trade for Isaiah Thomas? Like, that was one of the greatest moves.
It was a tough pill to swallow if you're a Boston fan, but look where Isaiah Thomas is now.
And like, I know Boston fans are going to like, say like, dude, like Kyrie wasn't shit for us, but like, let's be real here. One,
you would take the chance for Kyrie. No.
I know, yeah, I agree with you, but a lot of Boston fans are gonna be like, oh fuck Kyrie, like he's terrible.
We threw a water
I get you, but a lot of people forget Gordon Hayward had one of the most horrific injuries and unlucky injuries of all time. Like, you don't expect your star player to fucking decapitate his fucking leg almost on court game 1. Like, it's just bad luck.
7 minutes into the season.
Yeah, it's bad luck. And
I mean, he hasn't been the same guy since.
Yeah, he hasn't been. And Gordon Hayward was a phenomenal player when they signed him. So that one, it was just bad luck. It was bad drafting. That's another part. But Danny Ainge, bro, I mean, he's great. And Brad Stevens, just take notes and hopefully, like you said, Danny Ainge mentors him, and Celtics are not going to miss a beat. I'm curious to see who their next head coach is going to be. It's probably going to be some assistant from Butler or something. I don't know.
Jay Kidd?
Oh,
that's
shit.
What they've been talking about, Jay Kidd.
Yeah.
They said Lloyd Pierce is up. What about Lloyd Pierce?
No, Lloyd Pierce
is like going in the right direction. I feel like that's definitely a step back.
Yeah, no Lloyd Pierce for me. So.
Okay, I know we're going to go out of order a little bit, but you want to talk about the Wizards or the Knicks real quick?
Let's talk about the Knicks then. because I got a Knicks graphic.
They were really fun for like one game.
Yeah.
That's it. No, they were fun the whole series because they were like trying to hurt Trae Young. I thought, like, I was like, I like this.
It got chippy. Yeah, it got chippy at the end right here. And
dude, Randall hit the backup center for the Hawks with the big bow.
Look, it's a tough. I literally just made this graphic, so I completely forgot to put a Nick on there. I'm sorry, Nick fans.
I think we're actually saving it for all. You can imagine yourself there, Nick fans, because you were just as big a part of this series as everyone else.
Exactly. But look, shout out to the Nick fans. All right, it's a W, bro. Even though you guys got 4-1, it's a win. You guys made it to the playoffs. No one expected you guys to be here. Randall's a great piece going forward. RJ Barrett, great experience. Like, just all the way around. You guys are a superstar away. You guys have some money next offseason. They're going to be fine. And I'm so glad that the Knicks are back. Like, they're here to stay. They just need to improve. But they're just not on the Hawks level right now. It was a bad matchup.
We both picked the Knicks, and we just thought they were just going to be so good on defense, but the offense was such a struggle for them the whole time.
They did
Randall played like shit.
Yeah,
but Randall, I think that's more of a circumstance of what's around him.
Yeah, Randall played like shit, and I thought they were going to do a little bit more, stuff with bothering Trae Young.
They tried to. I thought they did a decent job. I thought they did it I know they tried to be like bullies and like punk him, which didn't work, but I thought they did a good job, like trying to slow him down.
No,
they just don't really have the personnel. Like
4-1 though.
I mean, look, this team's overachievers. They're not that good.
Yeah.
We both admit that.
Yeah.
And if Knicks fans are pissed off or sad, you're stupid, because 6 months ago, if you said, "Hey, you guys can make the playoffs and change your whole identity around," Knicks fans would take that 100 times out of 100 times, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Lakers. Like when we got Luke Walton, people were like, "Oh, they're kind of actually good now." It's like, we'll take that, even though they sucked. Like, we sucked with Luke Walton, but what it did for our team and like our image was important.
Yeah. Okay. Next one, the Wizards. I literally want to spend like 15 seconds each.
They suck. Good triple doubles, but you guys lost.
I didn't even have a graphic. Sorry, Winston. I'm sorry, but the Wizards suck.
Oh, shoot. He's watching. Sorry.
We love you, Winston.
Triple dubs are the best.
Yeah, I mean, I heard a couple stats from Russell Westbrook these last couple of playoff games.
God.
It's bad. Like, it's really bad.
Can I apologize for my reaction?
Yeah, Luka. I know. We're
going to hit on that last. We don't have a graphic, but we have to.
Yeah, we have to hit on this. Hopefully, I mean, I'm rooting for Dallas, all right? But Dallas and the Clippers are literally playing right now as we're recording. But yeah, the Wizards, you got to find something for Bradley Beal, whether that's getting help or trading him, okay?
I like some of their pieces, to be honest. I like Gafford. I like Rui Hachimura. I like Bertans. I like Danny Advia, excuse me. But this team's just not good. Russell Westbrook is not the answer. I'm sorry to say. He's not the problem with this team, but he's not the answer.
Yeah.
And it's just the best way to put it. I don't want to make it seem like Russ is the problem with this team.
Yeah.
He's not. Because he helped this team. But he's not the answer for contention.
Yeah. All right. So next topic. Let's get into the big match. I think this is the best matchup of the playoffs, potentially. Besides maybe the entertainment aspect of Lakers and Clippers, that's probably the next one up next to this one.
Are you saying this is the top one?
Yeah, this is the best one.
This is the best non-finals series I think we could ask for.
This is the best one, bro. Nets and Milwaukee. They gonna get it on. Big three versus big three.
Is Drew Holiday, Middleton, and Giannis the big three?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You're really saying that?
Yes.
But Paul Millsap, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Sorry to let you guys on. We have a little inside thing going. I mean, stay tuned. All right. Just stay tuned. All right. NBA talk videos coming.
So you said big three versus big three.
Yes.
Which big three has the edge to you?
I mean, obviously, you got to look at Brooklyn. They have Harden, they have Kyrie, they have KD, and they look unstoppable. Okay. It took a Jason Tatum 50-point, and
I mean, they didn't
matter.
Care. They didn't care. They're just like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, they're probably just like, all right, we'll go back to Brooklyn. We'll finish you guys off there.
Yeah, we'll just we'll hang out at home so we don't got to fly an extra day in the crib.
But look, Milwaukee is coming off just as much rest. Both of these teams are going to be coming off a little mini bye week.
January 5th is game one, so that'd be Saturday.
January.
Excuse me, June. I said January?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, June 5th.
I'm like, you skipping a little bit too much. So they play in about 3 days. Yeah, so they play in about 3 days. I'm loving this matchup because Drew Holiday is going to give fits on Kyrie Irving or James Harden. Either one. Like, I just feel like, yeah, you want to pick the Nets, but looking at it, bro.
It's not that simple. It's not that simple at all. I don't think it's as simple as like, it's the Nets.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. The more, look, you've been hot on the Bucks this whole year. Okay, especially going into the playoffs. You've been saying, look, people are sleeping on the Bucks.
Is there a more perfect matchup for Giannis?
Yes. I see it, bro. I see it.
Oh no, DeAndre Jordan's guarding the rim. I'll just dunk over him. Oh shit. KD's in front of the basket. I'll just put my shoulder because I'm a Greek god and dunk on him. Plus, oh shit, they got Nick Claxton out. Let me finish. I'm gonna dunk his ass too. Oh shit. Fat boy Harden think he can guard me in the post. That's a basket. Yeah. This is the type of series the Nets played zero defense against Boston.
Yeah. And
they won.
Yeah.
You can't play that defense, that level of defense against this Milwaukee team and win. Mm. And I've always said this, I'm going to continue to say it. I don't think if you don't practice defense or you don't have that defensive gear, like this Lakers team did not lock in on defense like last year's team. And it showed when they've needed to, they can't do it.
Yeah. Look, the two things that I'm confident about with the Bucks is Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton.
You're not gonna say Giannis?
Look, you already plead your case for Giannis.
So you agree with me though?
Oh yeah, 100%. They got no rim protection. The Nets. I completely agree with you.
But they have DeAndre Jordan who's getting DMPs. Why?
Shut up.
No, because people think he's good.
Yeah,
no, I'm sorry. Blake Griffin can protect. Oh wait, he can't protect the rim.
Yeah. Claxton can't. Oh wait.
I already said it.
Oh wait. James Harden is a good poster. Oh wait.
I guess someone's just repeating me now. That's cool. I like it.
But look, Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday. I love that matchup with Harden and Kyrie. Like, they're not going to stop them. They're going to slow them down, though. I'm going to tell you that much. KD's the one that scares me, though.
I think Drew Holiday. Who do you put Drew Holiday on? Before I say what I say.
Whoever's the ball handler. That's who you put
Harden or
you put him on KD? Is that what you're going to say?
No, Harden or Kyrie.
Whoever's bringing up the ball.
I would put Drew Holiday on Kyrie. Island. I would put Middleton on Harden. No. Jesus Christ. I would put Middleton on KD to start. And I'd put Giannis on Harden. The reason I do that is because I think Harden's the key to this thing. If Harden can do his little Harden shit and get into the paint, make the whole defense collapse, it's going to get those shooters open. Because this is the big key to the series. Who's going to be the role player? Is it going to be Joe Harris? Is it going to be Brook Lopez? The Bucks are down. Dante DiVincenzo. Is it going to be PJ Tucker? Who
I don't think. Oh yeah.
DiVincenzo's out. I'm saying the reason I'm so keen on stopping Harden, it's kind of like with the Thunder. Like he was the engine that got the team going. And I feel like if you let him just start getting into the teeth of the defense and sucking the defense in and kicking the shooters, that's not a recipe. That's what I'm saying. Put Giannis. Well, Giannis is a unicorn on defense.
Yeah, but he doesn't really like to do that in a sense. I'm just going to go more onto your point, Max. There's a time where James Harden plays solo. Kyrie and KD are out. It's near like the second quarter. He runs with that unit with Joe Harris and stuff and all the role players. That's when the Bucks got to make their run, and they got to really work up something on defense, whether that's doubling him or giving him fits, whatever the case is. That second quarter when Harden is alone is where the Bucks got to execute.
I don't think that unit's going to be out there as much as people think, because this is going to be like 40 minutes per game for probably every star. You're telling me KD's not going to play 40 minutes a game? And that's kind of a scary thought to think about, isn't it?
That is. I mean, it's barely the second round here.
And it's not like he's had his legs. Like, I understand he played a lot against Boston.
Yeah.
But I'm still scared against like real physical team. Like Boston's not physical.
Yeah. I'm loving this series, though. I cannot wait
We have to pick it because the game's on Saturday. We're not going to.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll pick it. Well, we're gonna get there, Max. Slow your roll, dog.
I'm
slow
sorry.
your roll. All right. But are you confident in the chemistry with the Nets?
No, not against a team of this caliber. Like, when did they really get tested against Boston?
Never. I wouldn't even consider the most they got tested was game 5 to close it out. That was the most they've been tested.
Yeah, I don't consider that. I don't consider a team that told their second best player to have surgery on their wrist so they could lose earlier a test.
Yeah, no, 100%. But the chemistry kind of scares me.
No, it does. I'm with you.
No, it scares me. This team has less than 30 games together, probably even less than 20. It's not a lot.
Do you think Brook Lopez has a chance to be the X factor?
No. He has a chance. Well, he has a chance, but I don't think it's going to be him.
Would you post him up at all? I know that's not like a go-to move, but like against this front line, like, because they like to have him just stand in the corner, right?
Yeah.
What if they're like, oh, we'll just put Joe Harris on you. We'll just put like, I know it sounds stupid, right? Because he's not that. Like, I know people think Brook Lopez isn't that good, but you're telling me you wouldn't dump it down to him like 10 times a game in the post if he's got.
He has it in him.
Like, this is a guy who averaged 20 in the beginning part of his career just being a post scorer. And I'm not talking about, he has to, like, he's going against Claxton or DeAndre. I'm talking about if he gets a switch, dump it to him, let him do a little hook, post hook their ass to death.
Yeah.
The only reason I bring that up is because this team lacks so much size.
Yeah.
It's going to be like.
You seen Andre Drummond kill him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and Andre Drummond's a bum. Sorry.
No, I get you, bro.
Did you hear the word I was gonna say when I stopped myself? I was like, bum.
I like PJ Tucker in this series.
Oh,
I love him. I love that.
You can have him on KD, and he low-key be like effing with KD's head.
Yes, he's a dog
boy.
Look, because not a lot of guys on Milwaukee are dogs. Middleton don't talk shit. Drew Holiday's quiet.
Who's their biggest dogs?
It's PJ.
Then who?
DiVincenzo.
Bobby Portis?
Bobby Portis.
Is he not a dog?
Yeah, Bobby Portis, but I mean,
if you knock out your own teammates at practice, bro, you're a dog.
I mean, but PJ really brings that aspect to him. And like, he's that grit, he's that grind, he's that I'm going to talk shit and I'm going to play with complete passion. I'm going to get under your skin.
I love the fact that people before the trade deadline were calling him washed because he had the worst like plus minus in basketball. I'm like, what's PJ Tucker's game? Corner threes and defense. How the hell could he look good on that Houston team? Tell me how.
Well, he didn't want to be there first.
Obviously, but he didn't make a big stink about it and say, hey, I'm not going to play here.
Yeah.
And go to strip clubs 18 times a day. What am I talking about?
Yeah, but I love PJ Tucker in this. He's my X factor by far. And
I like that the Bucks can go big or small. I like that.
Yeah. And as Isaiah is saying right on cue, they can switch everything with PJ Tucker.
They've been switching a lot of stuff this year. If you get PJ Tucker on Kyrie, I think the worst matchup for PJ Tucker is probably Kyrie because how quick Kyrie is. But on Harden, I'm okay with him. I'm okay with him on KD.
Yeah.
I think Milwaukee, though, can't play up and down. They got to grind this freaking out.
Yeah. Who's your X factor? You said Brook Lopez?
It's Brook Lopez, and for the Nets, it's Joe Harris. If he have a big series, if they stupidly give him open looks, bro, I would never cheat off of him. Like, I'm never gonna let you get going, bro. I'd rather give up a dunk than let you get hot from three and shoot 9 for 10 from three.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting, Max. What you brought up in the beginning, like how are they gonna stop Giannis? It's
like I know they're gonna build the wall, but like if I was Giannis, I'd post up, no problems. Post his ass up on KD. Yeah. I know KD's a good defender, but like, come on,
what? We know what the Bucks are capable of. What are you scared of? Like, what's the worst case scenario for the Bucks?
They try to play the Nets game, try to outscore them, and Giannis just kind of collapses.
Yeah, late game
collapse, hack a Giannis, 10-second free throw rule bullshit.
Yeah, that's the thing that scares me about the Bucks is when it's a close game. You know,
you said it right. Continue. I'm sorry. I've been interrupting you all podcast. Let me let you finish.
No, when it's a close game and Giannis has the ball, what the fuck are you gonna do, Giannis? You can't post up. You can't get a shot from the 3-point line. They're going to build a wall. That scares me. Who's going to take the shot? Chris Middleton? I mean, Chris Middleton showed it in game 1, overtime against the Heat. But are you confident in that? Like, that scares me for the Bucks.
How about this, bro? Think about who's closing for the Nets, KD or Kyrie. I very specifically chose to leave Harden out because he can't close shit. Middleton or Drew or Giannis, I'm not sold on any of those guys. No offense.
Yeah.
Like, I understand they're capable of, like, maybe they make a shot out of 4, but, like, Harden, I'm like, that's going, I mean, excuse me, KD or Kyrie, I'm like, that's going in.
Yeah. Shout out to Smokey. Giannis going to turn into ASG Giannis.
All-Star game?
Yeah, All-Star game Giannis.
Is that good or bad? I think it's good.
Yeah, it's good. Shout out to Smokey, bro. Welcome to the stream, dog. Let's pick it. Who you got?
Bucks in 7.
Oh shit!
Bucks in 4. No, Bucks in 7.
Bucks in 7.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Nets in 7.
Really?
I want the Bucks to win so bad, but I think the Nets are gonna pull it out. It's just way too much. KD scares me. It's KD. That motherfucker scares me. It's not Harden. It's not Kyrie. It's KD. Sometimes you just can't stop it.
I want to see if he'll make it through I feel like whoever wins the series is going to have some injury on their guy.
Exactly. But we actually have another series. Surprise, surprise. I didn't make a graphic, but I did make a graphic for the 76ers, and they wound up winning.
We talked about it.
Yeah, we talked about it, but Embiid hurt again.
Shit.
Let's talk about it. And the Sixers are currently going to be playing the Atlanta Hawks.
I think if Embiid can't play, the Hawks can win this series easily.
No.
I don't think Trae Young's going to have a good series, but I think a lot of the other guys are going to have good series, like John Collins, DeAndre Hunter, who's been balling, Bogdanovich.
Yeah.
Trae Young better get used to seeing Ben Simmons. And that's not a fun for anyone.
Yeah. But Ben Simmons scares me.
The hack of Simmons?
The hack of Simmons.
Was he like 2 for 14?
Yeah, he's terrible right now from the free throw line in this series.
Why wouldn't you, though? Like, dude, hack him.
Yeah. I mean, it's a no-brainer. But Embiid scares me. Ben Simmons scares me.
A partially torn meniscus. That seems like a non-lethal injury. The only thing I'll say for 76ers fans, if there's any listening, Andrew Bynum toughed it out in the regular in the finals against Boston with a torn meniscus. It's possible he was not the same guy.
You gotta play.
He was hampered, but yes, I have seen someone play through a torn meniscus.
Where if MB plays, where do you have this series? Sweep?
6.
I think it's gonna be close regardless.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be banged up. Excuse me,
Tobias Harris has been playing very well for them.
Well, it was tough to play against the Wizards. I mean, we've seen him be good in playoff series, but it's always against like not good teams. So
I mean, I love what I've seen from Trae, but Philly scares me with Embiid not being able to go. Like,
of course he can't go. Just of course. Why does he always get hurt, bro? It's ridiculous. I called it in the regular season. I don't know why I didn't call it now.
But if he plays, I mean, they're championship, right?
No.
Like Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah, just because of the luck of the bracket, I would say, not because they're the best team or second best.
No. So who's the X factor you have in this series, Max, for Hawks and 76ers?
Embiid's health. Not Embiid's health is probably Tobias Harris and DeAndre Hunter.
DeAndre Hunter, I like that one. I really like that one. I'm gonna go with Dwight Howard as Max just yawns because our show is so boring. Thank you a lot, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm just tired.
No, I like Dwight Howard for the Sixers, especially if Embiid's not gonna play.
You think he's just gonna like dominate Clint Capella, turn back the clock, or what?
I just think he's gonna be a big.
By that.
I think he's gonna be a big aspect for them. You don't think so?
I don't think so.
You're a hater.
I'm a hater.
Hater. You just don't like Dwight right now because you're not a Laker.
Bro, what's he going to do? Catch like 4 lobs a game?
I mean, he's going to be big, though. He's going to get rebounds. He's going to bring energy. He might, he's an X factor.
He's not an X factor. Stop.
Who else is going to be an X factor then besides Tobias Harris?
Seth Curry?
I like that one.
Danny Green?
No.
Maxey?
I like Seth Curry.
Korkmaz?
Shout out to Seth Curry. Seth Curry had about 26 tonight.
What about Korkmaz?
Korkmaz, he was taking clutch shots down the stretch last game.
I mean, yeah, it's not really a recipe I'd want, but it's there.
Who do you got? And don't give me this bullshit with Embiid's health. You have to pick
76ers.
And what?
6.
6?
I think I said that earlier. 76ers and 6, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not confident in it, obviously, because of an injury.
I'm going to go bold. I'm going to go 76ers and 5. I have confidence. I don't see the Hawks going that far. I know they beat the Knicks. I know they look good. Trae Young has been playing amazing. I don't believe it yet. I don't believe it.
I understand that. I mean, the Knicks were flawed.
Yeah.
So,
but I like the Sixers in that series.
Bro, I want to apologize if I've just seemed out of energy. It's just the Lakers pissed me off so much, bro.
And you're watching this.
I am into this Mavs game pretty hard.
Right, the Mavs
Can we talk about it?
Do we have anything else on our schedule?
The Jazz, are they for real?
You want to go? Yeah, let's go to the Jazz.
I don't think so. I think they are, but it's not because they're beating the Grizzlies, who are the 8th seed. Do you think they're for real?
As I'm trying to find the freaking graphic for it. I don't know, bro. The Jazz scare me. Like Donovan Mitchell's health, obviously.
I don't think that's a concern.
You don't think so?
No, he's been doing great. He's been doing good. He had like a 40-point game. What are we worried about? He didn't skip a beat.
I don't know, bro.
I'm worried about Gobert, and they'll have to play the Clippers, and the Clippers are going to be like, hey, we don't have a big.
What if they don't close it out tonight? Does that concern you at all?
No, they're going to close it out. They're like up by like 20. You want me to look it up?
Yeah. Oh, my.
I hate doing this show during games. No offense to you, but I'm saying like it's just reality. Like I would. Yeah. I always hate the 47 points in the first quarter. Yeah, that's not a recipe.
Yeah, so they're gonna probably win. They're gonna probably win. But is it
they're for real? But just not an amazing matchup.
I mean, everything is kind of working out for them though. Like the Lakers are
they have
flawed.
To play the Mavericks or Clippers. I don't think that's a good like recipe for them.
Do you think they're gonna lose to one of those teams?
They got a chance against the Mavericks. I don't think they have a chance against the Clippers.
Wow. That's a tough look, my guy. I mean, they're the number 1 seed. They have a great...
So are the Celtics. So are the Hawks. Come on.
Yeah, but maybe this team just has like a lot of triumph from the past years. You're always talking about how teams are having to learn. Like first they get swept. Then they go to the second round. Then they go to the third round.
I think it's going to be really dependent on Clarkson. I don't know if I can trust Clarkson in a series.
Our boy, Jordan Clarkson?
No, your boy. I fucking never liked that
guy. Oh, my goodness, man. So regardless on who wins the Clippers and Mavs series, you're rolling with not the Jazz.
No, if they play the Mavs, I'll probably pick the Jazz.
Then they're going to make it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, but I mean, if the Clippers win, they're going to lose.
Oh, my goodness.
Am I not allowed to have an opinion? Can we talk about this Clippers game, please? I've been dying.
You've been dying to talk about it. Let's talk about it because Smokey wants to talk about it too. He's talking about Luka. All right, let's talk about it, Max. What you got to say?
Did you happen to catch who they started the game with? The Mavericks?
I did not.
Boban, KP, Finney-Smith, Hardaway, and Luka.
You said Boban?
Yeah, I said Boban.
Wow.
Bobby.
Bro,
they're literally getting switches for Boban and they're dumping it down on me. I think he's probably got like 8 points. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Shout out to
Luka had 20 in the first quarter, so that's pretty important.
Luka's on fire, bro.
I'm just shocked by that. Like, can we talk about that for 1 minute? Like,
yeah.
Do you like that?
I like that, but
you like them starting Bobby?
I mean, it's whatever. Like, who cares who starts?
I feel like that's some weird shit, though. Like,
it is weird, but
I mean, didn't he get a couple DMPs in the series? So, like,
probably. I as far as Luka goes, I like what I've seen so far.
He looks healthy.
Yeah, he looks healthy. That was my big question mark going in Because if he was not healthy, they didn't have a chance in this series.
Do you think JJ Redick would have helped this team at all?
For the Mavs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he would have helped them that much. I feel like,
how impressed have you been from Kawhi Leonard in this series?
It's like kind of.
He's been fucking amazing.
I'm still kind of underwhelmed with him on defense, but offensively, so freaking good.
Well, game 1 and 2, yeah, but games 3 and 4 in Dallas, he looked like the guy.
Nah, game 4 is kind of hard to say with Luka being 50%.
Mm.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, let's talk about the Clippers having some big balls for a change. Who would have thought they actually had some fight in them? I thought this shit was going to be like a legitimate sweep.
Shout out to the Clippers, bro. They've been having some grit. I didn't think they had it in them.
This is a team that's just been clowned relentlessly for being spineless.
Yep.
But I'm shocked. I can't believe, like, Tyronn Lue forgot he was coaching one game. Did you see that meme where he's just like, oh shit, Marcus Morris might be hurt?
Nope. He looks fine though.
I think that might be a help for the Clippers if he can't play.
As this turns into a watch party reaction.
I'm not trying to tell you to a watch party. Like, I mean, we can't report the news, dog.
I get you. So who do you have in this series? Who's going to win it?
Should I just pick the Clippers so I can be happy if they lose? Or happy that I was right?
Or why don't you pick the series on how you feel and what's going to happen?
I want the fucking Mavericks, bro. I really want that.
But who do you think's going to win, though?
Clippers, I think they're going to win, bro. I don't think Dallas. I mean, if Dallas wins this game, I think they'll win the series. And I think if the Clippers win this game, they're going to win the series. So, I mean, it's really this.
Oh, my goodness.
I just don't think that. I feel like Dallas is a worse team. Can we agree to that? Do you think Dallas is worse than the.
I don't think so. I think they have a little bit of unknown to them. You know, it does depend.
What unknown? You mean?
Well, unknown as far as saying Tim Hardaway. Like, Tim Hardaway is a hot or cold.
I mean, he's definitely streaky, but
I feel like as far as he goes, that's how far the Mavs are going to go. Because Luka needs somebody to step up. And it's not KP.
Was it Boban?
Shut up with the fucking Boban.
And he started, bro. You gotta get some points.
I don't care. It's about who fucking finishes, not starts.
He gonna finish the game, bro.
Marcus Morris started the freaking game last night. How did that fucking end up?
Oh, Markieff, you mean?
Markieff.
That game was not. It's not. You gonna put it on him now?
I'm just saying. Goes to show you, it doesn't matter, bro. But
who you think's gonna win?
I'm going with the Clippers. I think the Clippers have this. I know.
Homer.
I know. Shut up.
Find out you secretly got a Clipper jersey hanging out in the graffiti.
Slippers. Get out of here. I just think the Clippers are better, bro. And it's just Tim Hardaway can't do that every game. I think it's apparent that game 1 and 2, he had big games. They won. Games 3 and 4. Obviously, game 4, Luka was hurt, but it's.
Do you think they kind of choked the series on Mavericks, or it's just more about the Clippers are actually like better than them and they should?
They're better.
I don't think the Clippers ever should have got down 0-2.
And it seems like the Clippers have their rotation set now.
Who just scored?
Boban.
Bobby.
Jesus.
No, you're right though. We go back to being serious for like 2 seconds.
No, yeah.
They should never have been down.
No.
Oh my God, are they fucking on drugs? We're laughing because Boba is on an island against Kawhi.
Oh my goodness.
Answer back, Bobby.
As this podcast comes to an end.
This is we are flaming out.
Yeah.
No, we have to slip on a better the same podcast as the live show, no?
Yeah, live show. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna call it there as I elbow Max. You too close, dog. 6 feet. All right,
bro. We're like 6 inches. Get the F out of here, right?
Any last words, Max?
Like, let's just have instead of last words, give your 30-second inspirational speech, or like get your ass in gear speech to the Lakers.
I would love to hear yours.
Go ahead. You're starting.
No. I want to hear yours first. Look into the camera when you fucking do it too.
Can I think for like 10 seconds?
Go ahead. Hurry up. We're live.
Hey, Lakers. It's time to pull up your big boy pants. Like, we can't have no more of this freaking bullshit of, oh my God, I'm scared to shoot. Oh my God, let LeBron take the shot so we don't get blamed. No more of this bullshit, man. AD, where you been at? You show up for 2 games, you take 2 games off. We got to have this one. We don't win this one, we out.
You got to look in AD's eyes.
AD. He's tall. So I was like, I got to look up because he's tall. AD. Come on. Bum. No, I don't know.
Look, this is mine. And
you should do the Justin Tuck.
The Justin Tuck?
The Justin Tuck speech at Super Bowl.
Well, they have rings, so.
Oh, yeah. Oh, damn.
Mine will just go like this. AD, you got to fucking play. LeBron, stop acting like a bitch. Caruso.
Oh, my God.
Caruso.
Stop shooting.
KCP, shoot the fucking ball. Andre Drummond, we're benching you. Good night.
Who's playing? Oh, Trez, get ready.
Yeah, Trez, get ready. That would be my fucking speech right there.
All right, I like that one. Yours was better than mine.
As we come to a close, guys, we'd like to thank you guys for the 4 people that are in here. We're sorry we went off the rails for this one. Watching the Clippers. Yes.
This is at the end?
At the end. We hope you guys enjoyed it, though. Join us every Wednesday live at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Set your notifications. Go ahead and subscribe if you guys haven't already. Go ahead and follow us on all social media platforms.
And our YouTube channel before one forgets again.
And YouTube channel. I said that. I said to subscribe. So why don't you go ahead and take that L? Hold that L. Anyway,
call me the Lakers.
As the ticker down below says, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. That is at Max&JuanCast. Our podcast is available for all you audio listeners on all streaming platforms. We're on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. All right. For all you Spotify users out there, I am one. Or you can be like Max and be an Apple Music kind of guy and be an Apple.
You mean LimeWire?
Stop. These kids don't know about LimeWire. All right. But we thank you guys. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Till next time. Till next week.
Sunday.
No? Sunday?
We're going
Monday.
Sunday. Monday. Sorry. We don't tape it Sunday night.
We'll tape it Sunday. We'll give you guys
Sorry
a
we weren't
recap.
Here this month Sunday or Monday. It was just it's a weekend.
No. Anyway, we love you guys, all right? Come every Wednesday. Max, any last words?
I appreciate it. Thank you guys for putting up with me, especially. I was really intrigued by this game. I was like, I was into this podcast. Don't get me wrong, but it's a good game, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna get off right now. We're gonna watch this game. Anyway, guys, we're out. Peace.